Oh god, how do people do this? How do you listen to the sound of your own voice? I hate this. Okay. I was born in 1995, which makes me very old by internet standards, but it also makes me a young millennial and an ancient Gen Z. I knew life before the internet, but I'm closer to Zoomers than the oldest millennial. I had a flip phone when I was a kid and unironically used a floppy disk. But I'm chronically online now as I approach the spinsterly age of 30. If you are like me and you were told that good grades and hard work would get you a good job, that you would work until you die, I bought that lie wholeheartedly. For over a decade, I tried to make it work, but it never did. So here I am, becoming an old person screaming into the internet void. Despite enjoying the academics, college was an outrageously expensive letdown, and I wasn't ready for how the modern workforce actually operates. I was ready to do the work, I was more than willing to work hard, and I was confident in my skills. I quickly learned none of that matters. Showing up every day and doing your best isn't enough to secure a livelihood anymore. We have seen thousands of people laid off despite record profits. Every employer I have ever worked for has committed some type of crime, but they never paid me enough to pursue legal action. CEOs and managers make the decisions, but when they don't work out, it's the lower level employees that pay the price. Remote work is a new development that employers are desperately trying to take back. Before remote jobs, I had to spend over $300 a month just to get to and from work. Since I am medically advised not to drive and public transit is depressingly rare in the US. Exploitative business practices are nothing new, and no company leader really knows what they're doing. What killed the 9-to-5 for me was all the social crap. Imagine the standard high school gossip and bullying, but your bully gets to decide if you can pay rent or not. I can't make a face when my manager talks about not being able to afford a new nanny, knowing that I will die in debt just to survive. Legally, companies say they will offer accommodations for disabilities, but that is also a lie. I've had my requests for accommodations used against me at every single turn, and managers have even said they know better than my doctor. Being liked by the people in charge and fitting their expectations is the most important part of modern work, regardless of the rules on paper. Even job applications require you to profess your love for the company that will drop you the moment they can. You are expected to live and die for your employer, but they will throw you under the bus with zero warning or remorse. People expect you to be thankful for a job that treats and pays you poorly, but lets you live. Also, someone else can make more money than you will ever see. The American dream died long ago, but I thought I could tough it out in the capitalist dream and or hellscape to at least survive. I have tried to sacrifice myself to fit what jobs want, and it has never paid off. I can't stomach being abused at work for so little money and zero security anymore. I'm just one person trying to scrape by in the face of systems that seem to hate the very people it requires. I figure making this video and whatever else is a way to develop new skills, but it's hard to be motivated these days. To anyone else out there struggling, I'm in the same boat. The same crappy minimum viable boat we were forced to buy because there's only one mega corporation making boats and I can't afford bespoke. We aren't alone in our dissatisfaction and resentment, but I also have no idea how to solve this. Doing something is better than waiting for change, so I'm trying to see if I can find a new path. Yet again. How about content creation and fashion school? What else could go wrong at this point? To anyone still watching, how and why, but also thank you. I like the idea of content creation, but I have no idea if people will listen to what I have to say. Who knows what is next? Sub if you want.